Welcome, everyone. I guess I'm leading this.
Well,
Here we go.
do a 10-second. But go ahead, Joshua.
Welcome to the HBO Game of the Week. Another SEC matchup. Mississippi State, the Tub of Hail State, and the Tennessee Volunteers of McCard. Nike will be the lead commentator, and I'll transfer it to him now.
Alright, yeah, it should be a really good game, a very important game for both people here. Yeah, I think Hail State needs this win to really boost his chances of making the playoffs. McCard, I don't want to say he can afford a loss, but he definitely, I don't think he'll be out of the playoff top 12 if he does lose this one. But it's going to be a tough game for Hail State here, going into Tennessee. So what are your thoughts here, Joker? Who do you got, and what do you think is going to be the keys to winning this game?
I mean, if we look at the betting poll, Tennessee is entering as a 5.5-point favorite over Mississippi State. These two users are pretty evenly matched, but I think the team aspect will be the difference maker in this one. But Hail State has to play better. Can't make stupid throws. You saw in the Georgia game he did not play well, and I believe Hail State played McCard last year and just couldn't really stop how spread out this Tennessee offense is, and we'll see if he can make those adjustments tonight.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that he was 5-4. I thought he was like 7-2, but yeah, Hail State's gonna have to win out if he wants any hope of making the playoffs here. Yeah, very interesting. Like formation coming from McCard. I haven't watched him play, and it's very interesting the set he came out of right there. Based off what you were saying, he does a lot of that.
Yes, he does come out in a really wide offense, and Hail State's going to run a three-man front, so like the plays like that, that's going to be what McCard will get a lot of the time, and it's just how Hail State can make sure it doesn't turn into first downs and try and get off the field. Big opportunity right here.
I don't think I've seen anyone else that I've the games I've called do that. So that's interesting. An interesting formation for sure. It's clearly worked out for him. He's 7-1.
Yeah, and this right there.
Nico.
If he spreads everyone out, then he can keep it with the quarterback, and that's usually a gain of at least 5 yards every play. So it's just because he's the only user that I've seen run like a really spread out offense like this, so really dynamic for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely used to having a tight end, seeing a tight end on the field or something else on the right side of that offensive line, but it's clearly working for him as he was just running with Sampson right up the gut for a big first down on the opening drive. They're almost to midfield here. Yeah, Hail State's going to have to play really good on offense. He's taking a deep shot! He's down there! No! Oh! Touchdown! Just SW's down there somewhere, and that'll do it. Wow. Early touchdown. Minute 50 off the clock. It only took 5 plays. That's not what Hail State wanted coming on the road here in Rocky Top. Hail State's just gonna have to match everything McCard does. Gotta go point for point here. Because you lose this game and your hopes of a playoff spot are gone if they're not already gone. So,
well, we've never seen any 4-loss teams make it, and there's so many 0-loss or 1-loss teams that I think Hail State's just trying to play spoiler right now.
That's fair, yeah.
Try and just shake up the SEC. I believe he has a lot of SEC opponents coming up, so you just, obviously you're not going to win, because I believe he lost 3 of his games by 3 points, so.
That stinks. What is his record? Oh, bad pass, rolling away off balance throw to the left, and that is just not what you gotta do if you're trying to play spoiler here.
And that's what I talked about. This is kind of what happened in Georgia, and that's kind of how Georgia got the big gap that they had in that game. Just kind of stupid throws. I mean, that was kind of like a kind of Hail Mary, hoping it worked type of throw.
I thought he threw one right back. I don't know if he didn't know what route that guy was running, but he threw that. Looked like he anticipated to be a slant, and it was a like little up and stop, and it was almost big. That would have been a big break, and it's going to hit him here on a little inside jig for a first down. Volunteers, and they are in the red zone down to the 9-yard line. This is going to just perfect for just another SEC win. What is their records in the SEC? I can't see any of that stuff. McCord is going to make a man miss. Can't do it down to the 2-yard line.
McCord does have the one loss. He did lose against Oklahoma, game-winning tying field goal. He did miss that. I believe Hail State has one loss in the SEC as well, and that's to Mason. If I'm pretty certain.
Yeah.
You can. If you're Hail State here, if you can hold him to 3, you get the ball back, you get the ball at half. You gotta look at it as a bright, the bright side. And I think in this empty set, I know what's coming.
Oh yeah,
Hail State know what's coming. He does not.
He did not. He's down to the 1. Oh, give a card here. You gotta go.
The analytics, I think the analytics say go for this.
Oh,
but
sure.
Just knowing that Hail State gets the ball at half, I would like the call to go for it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just wants to go up 2 possessions, see what Hail State can do on the offensive end officially, and go from there.
Definitely hard to kick a field goal and settle for 3 when you're on the 1. He's not even on the 1. He's on like the half-yard line. So it's definitely tough to settle here. And he's gonna get it! He's gonna get stuffed! Oh! And we're seeing a projected college football bracket here. Number 1 Auburn, and Tennessee is supposed to be matched up against Lamar and Louisville. That would be a good matchup if that's how it all boiled down. But now if you're Hail State, you just got to make sure you don't get a safety here. And he's going to do exactly what you should do, what Herody should have done 2 weeks ago, and QB sneak and get some breathing room here so you don't get just smoked and drop for a safety, which is just not good.
Here, though?
He's going to hand it off, and he's going to cut it back, and he's going to get a first down.
I don't know.
Big run, good adjustment, good reverse of the field here. That was a smart play by Hail State. He needs to just establish the run game. You're still only down 7. You just got a huge stop. This game is not over.
That was basically
what he does. Get another first down. That was basically like canceling out the pick you threw earlier. Just forget about it. Move on. Act like it never happened. 7-0 after 1. Rocky Top is on top.
If you look at the SEC standings, a few big teams, I believe all those users that you just saw, all those teams are users. And one thing to point out, McCord is one of the only people that uses the front line on defense. I believe his name is James Pierce Jr.
Yeah.
I believe he's a 5-star. We don't know if he's going to be there next year, but pretty often you see McCord using James Pierce to try and make a big play.
Yeah, and he's getting pressure with him consistently, so I understand it. Most people you see him use a linebacker. Some of the more like elite players. Not saying McCord's not an elite player because he's getting pressure every time, but you usually see people roaming around in the middle of the field with their middle linebacker or over the top of the safety. But if you can effectively use your defensive lineman, it's game wrecking. As you see him get the pressure right in the face of Hail State, and that's another interception. Just can't have it.
Twice. I mean, we haven't really seen what this offense can do. I mean, you've thrown kind of 2 stupid like picks there, and he's going to be wide open.
That lineman pancaked his user, and it's a big game. Just running the ball methodically, right down the middle, right down the throat, spreading it out. Just Hail State's defense
just can't stop the run.
You can't stop the run. Can't stop the pass either. I mean, he threw that bomb down the sideline, so McCard's looking like a threat.
Yeah, just cannot stop it.
Oh, what were you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was going to call timeout. I was going to say, if you're Hail State, if you can hold them to 3, you'll be in a good spot. But you're not out of it for Hail State. You get the ball back at half. Even if he scores a touchdown here, you have to drive and score a touchdown this next time down. He
just got him. Touchdown. Hail State did read it, and the linebacker was just too slow. And that's touchdown, Dylan Sampson. Just a good throw. I mean, Hail State read it, like you said, but it was just the linebacker wasn't good enough to make the play. Yeah, if you're Hail State here, you just gotta go get some points. You can't get shut out. Gotta make something shake here. Hail State's running the ball pretty solid, 7 yards per attempt. He's just maybe get back to that, and he will. And there's that above average. He's gonna make a man miss down the right side, man.
The beat.
And he's gonna get tackled at about the 43-yard line, make it the 42, and that's this kind of what you got to do here against this front 7 for Tennessee. If you can just run it, it's hard for them to stop it sometimes. And Hail State's gonna look, fire it to his running back, safe check down, spin move, gains about 4. Puts him at the 47, 346, or 335 now after the Excel clock.
Yeah, I was going to point that out. Hail State has to make sure he does not get the basketball back. I'm sorry, the football. I'm watching a basketball game on my phone. That's great.
I was not sure you meant to say that, because this was actually said in a real college football game. But I don't know if you saw that, but a commentator said you just can't give up the basketball. But
we're going for this.
You gotta go. You're actually running the ball better than McCard here. McCard's just got the turnovers and the deep shot he had early. I mean, like, Hail State's
we know what's coming.
Yeah, Hail State's not, like, beating himself. I mean, Hail State is beating himself. McCard's just doing what he has to do. You need to just not make any more mistakes. Just read the defense and just put a good drive together like you're doing here, and he almost broke it. Gain a 3. Cross midfield here.
He might get one play off.
He should get a play off here. And he's going to hand it off again, and he's going to get only a yard. So that'll take us to the 2-minute warning here. 14-0 Tennessee. And McCard gets ball at half, correct?
No, Hail State does
Hail State gets ball. Yeah, Hail State does get ball. So if you can go down and get a touchdown. Yeah, a touchdown here, get the ball back. God, McCard is so good with that defensive lineman. Goodness gracious. I mean, the pressures, he's averaging like a pressure every 2 plays. It's kind of nuts.
But the bad thing about this is that since he's not using the linebacker,
it opens up the middle of the field like right there. But I mean, the players got there and didn't gain anything. Yeah, if you're Hail State here,
it's not calling a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's happy with where he's at 2 touchdowns. Hail State kind of eating up the middle of the field here. 3rd and 2 here. I think if Hail State doesn't get the first here, McCard will. Oh, he's going to call one now. Or was that Hail State? Who called that timeout?
Yeah, that was Hail State.
Yeah, Hail State called the timeout.
Interesting for him to call a timeout there. I think I probably would have let that run out, but I personally... Does he... That's a late pass. He dropped it.
He's gonna drop it. If you're Hail State, you just gotta get on the board here. I think you just gotta take the points and get on the board. He's gonna go.
You're still down 2 possessions if you take your 3. So
I mean, I
don't
would
be afraid to run the ball either.
He's gonna go. He's gonna get sacked. Oh, he's gonna get hit. Yeah, just McCard just doing. Well, I mean, I haven't seen people be that good with a defensive lineman before. I will say, it's pretty incredible that he gets a pressure like every other play, almost every play. And he's gonna cut it back. Gains 3.
Yeah, we'll see if that decision to not go for it or not take your 3 will bite Hail State. But if you're McCard, I think they're just looking for deep shots. Obviously, if you can get in the end zone as Nike is drawing on the screen and gets him sacked,
I do apologize.
Absolutely terrible.
My dog touched the controller. That's my bad. I tried to get it off the screen as big as possible. That is not what I was trying to do. That's not at all what we were trying to cook up here. And he's got a Oh, Hail State, you gotta use that. Yeah, McCard, I do apologize. It was not my intention at all to do that.
You're good, no.
I think you're lucky if that's not going back the other way.
Yeah,
right?
that was
could have easily been picked off.
That's what Hail State needed.
Range.
Man, if he had taken the field goal and been back in field goal range, making a 1-score game with another field goal, he's gonna go deep. He's got a man down there. It's going up. Oh, I thought he caught it off the deflection. Goodness gracious. If you're Hail State here, do you air it out again and throw your 3rd pick of the game potentially, or do you just kneel it or run it? And we're gonna find out pretty soon.
I mean, I think if you can get a touchdown.
Oh, that left tackle finally stopped McCarr. He's gonna throw up a Hail Mary. It's gonna be about 10 yards short. I thought he caught it.
I thought he caught it.
Incomplete. 14-0. Volunteers on top of the Bulldogs. And Hail State, it's a tale of 2 halves potentially. You just got to just forget what happened.
Oh, I forgot there was a football game on.
Yeah, Monday night or Thursday night football is on. And
How about that?
oh my goodness. And the Jets just Malachi Corley just did a oopsie.
If they score, please let me know. Breece Hall.
Yeah, he dropped the ball at the 1 yard line. I don't remember if you remember I don't know if you remember what Deshaun Jackson did a few years ago when he dropped the ball before he crossed the goal line, but yeah, this guy had a walk-in touchdown and dropped the ball at the 1 yard line, and Texans recovered. So as we're back to the actual game, and Hail State almost threw a pick to McCard's user, that would have been crazy. McCard jumped. And I've seen defensive linemen jump like that and pick the ball off, and that would have been insane. Oh my gosh, a little stop and start there by McCard, and it's 4th down. Your Hail State, you just gotta punt. You're the 4th and 7. If he doesn't get it here, McCard is just gonna score again. He's gotta go play defense.
If you broke out of that tackle, there would have been room to run. But, I mean, Hail State, you got to get a pick. Got to get the ball out. Got to get a fumble. Got to get the ball without him scoring.
Yeah, that's 100%. You need to force a pick here. He's going to step up. Nico is going to gain about 4. Yeah, I'm just going to call him Nico. I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name, but he is a very good football player nevertheless.
And if you're McCard, you don't want to consistently go with that decision to do the QB draw, because it's easier for the QB to lose the football in that situation. But if you're Hail State, you need to stop. This is the time to get said.
He's going to hand it off, and it's easy. That's holding on the offense, and that is Hail State football. Mississippi State gotta get in the end zone. You just gotta get in the end zone. You've been gifted a turnover. The turnovers are now equal, 2 apiece. You just gotta go put some points on the board here. I mean, the field goal, touchdown, anything. You just can't have a goose egg after this drive. And the pressure, and he's going to throw a great pass while getting blasted by McCard. And it's going to be 3rd and 2 here. We're not in field goal range yet, but I mean, I don't think Mississippi State has Justin Tucker as their kicker, but he's going to throw good. He's got a touchdown! Mississippi State back in it. What a throw, what a read, touchdown, and he is back. Man, it would have looked a lot better if he'd have taken that field goal earlier. 14-10 would look better, but 14-7, you got points, got a quick touchdown. Hail State knows what he's doing, he's just gotta lock in. And that's just exactly what he needed. He got a turnover and turned it into points. That's what McCard did in the first half. Kind of the thing with the tale of 2 halves. There's 2 halves for a reason. It's a halftime to figure out things and make adjustments, and so far Hail State has done that on both sides of the ball. Let's see what Nico and the offense can do here, and and he's gonna make a big gain here, averaging 6.8 on the ground is Sampson, and that's just gotta stop that. Can't allow that to happen. Hail State using the linebacker. He's going deep. Oh, this could be picked. Interception! And Hail State now leads the turnover battle. 3-2 or 2-3. He's taken the ball away 3 times. Only turned it over twice. This could be the moment for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. It'd be a huge win. It will be a crushing loss. And McCartney's going to break 2 tackles and pick up a big first down. And Dominique Bailey is hurt. Looks like he's holding his wrist. That's just not what you need.
It's really unlikely. However, if Hail State can keep this ball until the end of the... I mean, it's probably impossible, but... I mean, do you want to start taking some time off this clock?
Oh, I would know. I would try to score quickly, and then take some of that clock away.
Yeah, if we get to the 4th and he can somehow drive down this field, I mean, at this point, I don't think if he doesn't convert on 3rd down, you do not.
Oh no! I thought that was for sure another interception, but Hail State got lucky. You know he's feeling like he knows that he got away with one. He's going to take a little bubble screen here, and second and 2. Yeah, if I'm Hail State here, I'm trying to score. I don't know what his mindset is, but I want to score as quickly as possible. He's going to have a burst, big first down. I'm hurrying it up here. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's hurrying it up. You want to at least be moving the ball methodically here. He's going to get stuffed. 2nd and 10.
Just take this to the 4th quarter, in my opinion.
Yeah, the play clock is... No, you have to snap it again. Game clock to half a second off. He's going to have motion from the right. He's going to hand it off, and that's the good decision here. He's going to get enough for a... Oh, he got it back. That's a first down. First down. He was down anyway, I think. That would have been a reviewable play. His knee was 100% down before he fumbled that football, but that is how the 3rd quarter ends. 14-7, Mississippi State driving, ball still on top. Yeah, this is Hail State leading in time of possession and yards here. Those turnovers just killed him. That's been the story of his season so far. Just bad turnovers.
Oh my.
He's going to motion from the left here, and he's going to fake it to him and give it to his running back right up the gut, and he's going to pick him about 3. And with 5:52 left in this game, you don't want to score and then not and McCard have only like a couple of minutes to get in the field goal range, because then you're most likely not getting the football back. So that field goal is looming right now, because you could be going down to tie, or you could be going down there to take the lead, but you're still down 7, and he's got a man wide open. He's gonna go down. This will run it under 5 minutes here. Van Buren's playing good. Like 15 for 21 is not bad. Just those interceptions. He's been cleaning them up. You just got to keep them cleaned up. You can't make a mistake here. He's going to run the bubble screen. Not a good block by his receiver, and can't have that. Cannot have your receiver blowing a blocking assignment like that, because that takes it from a gain of 1 to potentially a gain of 5 or 6, and you know Hail State is very upset with that receiver. He's going to hand it off here, cut it back. Oh my God, he saw the goal. He saw the hole open, and the linebacker just shedded that block and made it up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't get this here and I'm Hail State, man, I don't want to see, but he's got him up. Guy behind him for
just take your 3.
Yeah, you gotta take your field goal here. McCall's been playing shaky in the second half. He should have thrown it to the guy underneath of that guy. Oh, you know Hail State's kicking himself. And he's gonna come out in field goal formation here. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, I was looking. I thought he threw it to the guy that was running the drag instead of the guy that was running the up and in. And Hail State here. Kick is up, and it's right down the middle. 14 to 10. Tennessee still on top here. 3 timeouts.
If you look at it the other way, if Hail State took that 3 instead of going for it, he still would have been down.
But I mean, then a field goal could have won the game.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you're not going to win with taking field goals, to me, against McCall.
The way this game is going,
yeah, I mean,
a lot of turnovers.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see one more.
Yeah. If I'm McCard, I'm going conservative, just run the football, don't make another mistake kind of thing. And he's going to get to the outside, and he's going to pick up a gain of 4. Yeah, it's just, especially you've already thrown 2 second half, or has he thrown 2 second half interceptions?
Fumble and a pick.
Fumble and a pick. Yeah, he's fumbled the ball once, and it was 2 turnovers. I just couldn't remember that other interception. He's going to step up, and he's going to get hit. Oh, he doesn't fumble. He gets the first down, though. Nico holds on to the football. That's a big first down. This clock will run.
A truck, to me, if Hail State trucked him, I think that ball would have came out.
Yeah, he should have hit sticked him for sure. And good defense by Hail State. If I'm Hail State, I'm holding on to those timeouts.
I think if he keeps them within 3 yards, I think now you got to start using them.
Yeah, I think if it's 3rd and more than 8, you got to call the first timeout here.
See what
he's going to come out an empty set, 5 wide. Nico stepping up. He's going to start to run. He can still throw this. He's behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to roll back. He's going to get complete. That's huge. That could have been a sack. But, I mean, if I'm in Hail State, I would have rather him got that ball off. Save your timeout. It's an incomplete pass. I mean, it would have been 3rd and, like, 20. But I mean, the clock would have ran. You'd had to burn a timeout. I would rather have those 7 yards. Your Hail State here.
He's going deep.
Nico,
he's going deep.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's got it wide open. That's a killer. Yeah, that's the thing about college football and Madden. If you can just stand in the pocket long enough, your receivers will run back to you, and the better players know that, and that's exactly what McCard was looking for there, and that is the 2-minute warning. Now Hail State has to really, really not give him anything else. If he gets in the field goal range here, yeah, you can still tie the game, but if you're Hail State, you want to get a stop with the chance to win it.
Well, surely he doesn't throw this. Well, I guess he could throw it because the clock's not going to move regardless.
And he's going to throw an out route, and that's going to be a first down, a lot more. A gain of 17. Big gain. by Holden stays.
Shot clock does turn on for
Yeah.
Tennessee. If you're Hail State, I mean, you're not out of it, but
No,
I mean,
not at all.
if you can hold them to 3, you gotta
Have a
hold them
chance
to
to
3.
tie or win, and the run game is just too good. You got to start burning timeouts here, and there's the first one. A first down here, and this game's over. McCord escapes, and escapes is not a hard term in this turn because I mean the second half has not been good for the Tennessee Volunteers and McCord. It's been very shaky, just holding on to your first half lead.
Does he load the box? I mean, you know he's gonna run it, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean
doubt
McCord,
he runs
he's handing it off. He's gonna stop it. That's beautiful for Hail State. Beautiful. And that cheerleader looks like her leg's about to break, but
I
there's
mean,
9.
do you throw this? I don't think you do. I think it's too risky to throw.
I mean,
we'll see what
me,
comes
yes,
out of
and McCord also, yes, and he's gonna get hit! That's a save timeout big for Hail State. And I mean, this is a decently
Maybe
long
our team
field
makes
goal.
this.
Yeah, this is a decently long field goal. Tennessee does have a good kicker, though. 11-mile-an-hour wind.
Not that difficult based on our
Nah.
system, but the wind could turn this a little bit more
And
than
the
we want it
kick
to.
is... Oh my God, watching the kicker! Oh no!
He missed it. Oh, I believe he made the field goal.
He squeaked it in, but Hail State clocked his kicker with his user. Oh no! That'll do it from Tennessee. Rocky
God,
Top.
I feel for him.
Yeah, that's just another one of those bad losses. Just another, another
In a
less than
different
a touchdown.
reality, in a different reality, Hail State could be 7-2 or now 7-3.
I mean, you said he's lost 3 games prior by 3.
To Louisville, App State, and I believe was it Florida the last game? Hail State can confirm or deny that one, but they're all users.
I would
for
like
sure.
for the stream to know right now that's the second time I have lost a game on a.
Oh, that was risky.
I was
Risky.
trying to slide like.
Oh my goodness. McCord's playing risky.
That was not what I wanted.
Oh!
Slide, just slide, go down.
But regardless, this game, unless McCord turns into Cam Newton again in 2016, this should be over. Got just both hands on the ball here for number 6. And he's going to score.
Does Hail State submit a running up the score penalty? You gotta wonder with the speed threat on first.
Yeah, that's just, you could have nailed it, but
I've never
McCart-
seen a player have more worse luck than Hail State in his games.
yeah. If I'm Hail State, I'm not happy, but I understand. Just you had a bad second half. You want to just get on the board one more time, and that'll wrap it up here from Rocky Top, Tennessee, 21-10. Unless Hail State does
Barring a miracle,
Yeah.
if he takes this back.
Hail State needs to get the midfield here, throw a Hail Mary, catch it, go for 2, get it, kick onside kick, get it, throw another Hail Mary, and Hail State wins. I wonder. And he's going to just launch it here. Jake Daniels! And
Does he go for 2?
You gotta go for 2. You got to. You got to. Hail State.
If only he could have been throwing like that the other fucking half of the game.
Oh, hell! Dropping a hell 3-game suspension. Hail State here. He's gonna run. He's gonna throw.
Oh, okay. Make sure he just.
Yeah. Either way, onside kick, get it, Hail Mary. I mean, you're happy with the game. If Hail State gets this onside kick and throws a Hail Mary, Rocky Top is gonna burn. And That's bull. No! That's terrible! The ball never touched it! No! Oh my goodness, and
He's gonna challenge it? He cannot.
no, it's under 2 minutes. Just let it in.
Wow.
Caleb
I mean,
is not happy. I saw what he saw. I saw that Tennessee player touch that football, but they did not. It did not register in the EA's world, and that'll do it. Mississippi State makes it closer, and the Tennessee touchdown that he looks a lot more like he needed it.
That's why. I mean, there's reasons for it, and that's why. I can't believe he scored on that, but he did.
I mean, if McCall would have settled for 3 and then Hail State would have tied the game on that, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, there's reasons.
This is Nike in the booth. You got a copy there, McCord?
Yeah, I'm here.
So just tell us how you were feeling there after. I mean, you probably felt pretty good in the first half, going up 14-0, and then you came out and it was kind of shaky offensively. Hail State kind of made it a close game, and then let's tell us what your thought process was there down the line.
I just gotta execute better, man. It's been the same song, different day about every user game besides one. Come down to like this, just a lack of execution on the opposite side of the ball, and it's got to get better somehow, some way.
Yeah, the first half was pretty clean. It was just you capitalizing on Hail State's mistakes. But the second half, you had the pick, you had the fumble, and then you had the pick, and Hail State kind of reeled you in, and then you scored right there before Hail State's. Do you call it a Hail Mary? I mean, basically, you just chucked it up and hoped for dear life, but. Yeah, it's just it was a good game overall for you. You advanced to 8-1 now, and I think you were 7-1 coming in. Yeah, 8-1 now.
8-1.
Yeah, so
I needed this because now if I lose in Athens, I'll be 10-2 and should be in the playoffs.
yeah, another SEC win and another heartbreaker for Hail State. You got anything for him, Joker?
I mean, he's kind of dealt with the same thing I just dealt with Ohio State, and I mean, we're gonna keep bringing up this question. The rumblings on moving to another team, is that an option, or are we still just gonna try and look to get a quarterback, look to get some O-line help, and get ready for next year?
I got a question for the journalist who asked that question. What newspaper or what association you work for?
I work for Right Industry. Thank you.
Well, they need to fire your ass. How dare you? How dare you ask a question about me leaving these boys after? Did you just not watch the game? Did you not just see what happened to these boys? I mean, these boys put their freaking heart and soul into this team, and it keeps coming up like this. I mean, I can't fathom how this just keeps happening to me. I'm beyond pissed off. Like these people bow down this hallway about to get their ass beat too.
I mean, thank you. Right Industry does not appreciate those comments from Mississippi State coach, and we will be filing for a sue.
Yeah, this is
aside,
Nike
antics
Industries.
aside, character aside, I don't got nothing bad to say about the University of Tennessee. They've been a good host, played a good game. It just sucks to have two games. A lot of coaches will go their whole career without losing a game like that off of a roughing the kicker, and we've lost 2 this year. So, you just really wonder if you're ever going to run a field goal block formation again.
Yeah.
But, rough times. But I don't want to sit here and entertain any other job offers. I'm in Starkville. My heart's in Starkville. Like the broadcast said, we're like about 3 or 4 plays away from being 8-2. So, I mean, I'm heartbroken. I'm just gutted for the guys. There's nothing you can say to make that any better. I will be making a call to Birmingham tomorrow about the call on the onside kick. I'm sure it won't do anything because the SEC office is full of a bunch of, you know what, I'm already going to get fined. I don't need to say anything else, but rough loss, another rough loss for the Dogs.
Yeah, Hail State, this is Nike. So, kind of to rebuttal what he said about, well, I never had a question you were going to stay, but the question though is, or what are you looking to bring in next year to help get over these little one-play, one-touchdown losses?
You know, Nike, I wish I had an answer for that. But between the no call at Louisville, the holding that App State got away with, and the 2 kicks that have not been roughing the kicker but have been called roughing the kicker, I think I could be the best team in the world right now and I'd still be in the same spot. There's really just nothing that we can do. That's just how the football has bounced this year.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at the stats here, I mean, if you cover the score up, you would assume Mississippi State won this game. You led in total offense. You led in rushes, yards per attempt per rush, completion percentage, passing yards, fourth down. Like you tied in the turnover battle, but I mean, you led in almost every category other than special teams, and special teams lost you the game, so I guess that works. But just a stinker. Another one of those just bad losses for Mississippi State, and a much-needed win for Tennessee to keep his playoff hopes alive. And I think that'll do it here, unless Joker has any more questions for the competitors.
No, they're ready to rock.
And that'll do it for this week's game of the week against Mississippi State going to Tennessee, and McCard is your winner.
Oh shoot, it's me. Nope.
Oh shoot, it's me.
I want to start shooting.